Which mic? This here. This one right here?
Yeah.
This one right here? This one right here. Is this the one that I found? Actually, I've been to the stage a few times. I actually kind of know where the mic is. So it's very interesting when people look at me and they're like, "Oh, he's blind. He must not know what he's doing." I practice about 24 hours a day. I'm actually really good at this. It happens. But apparently I'm not good at a lot of things because I've been single for so long. I have 2 cats. I asked for these cats because I needed emotional support animals. Surprise. Yeah, I need help around the apartment. Turns out that these motherfuckers walk all over me. I'm constantly cleaning up after them, and I buy all the food. Well, that sucks. Yep. Well, my 2 cats are named Eddie and Murphy. Yeah, now I know what you think. Brad, you're a comedian. Of course you name your comedians after the best comedian ever, Eddie Murphy, of course, right? No, actually, no, you're wrong. Eddie's actually named after the cartoon show Ed, Edd n Eddy from the 90s. Where's my 90s kids at? Yeah, you know where you're at. And Murphy is named after Murphy's Law. Because if anything can go wrong, it will go wrong, and it'll probably happen to you. It happens. Good cats. Up until recently, that was the only 2 pussies I get my hands on. Oh, it's been hard as a blind man. You know, it's hard to find a woman to see in me what I can't see in myself. I've looked in the mirror. It's the worst version of the Vampire Diaries I've ever seen. Surprise, blind man. I mean, hell. Sometimes I listen to Johnny Cash and I'm just trying to walk the line. Good jokes. Nice. I do actually have a girlfriend now, and she's amazing. I'd like to give her a shout out, Miss Brooke. I appreciate her. Thank you. I had this joke going into things. It's like, it's hard to, you know, I would hate to find a girlfriend and actually make her mad, because I probably wouldn't figure it out until she moved the furniture on me. And then she said, "No, I'm not going to move the furniture. I'm just going to turn my face. No kisses for you." Oh, ladies, you know exactly what that means. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, you know. All right. Pretty nice. It's hard. It is difficult. It's been fun. Having a good time. You ever done drugs before? Yeah? You ever done drugs? Yeah? All right. So, I was out on an LSD trip the other night. That was fun. Yeah, it was probably about 4 hits into an LSD. I had like 4 squares. And then my mother showed up to buy food. It was crazy. It was awesome. Have you ever ordered food when being high?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy. And then when they show up, they're like, "Have fun." And then you look at the receipt. So here's an interesting story. I'm the one that's high. I'm the one that's doing shit. My mother is sober. She ordered $35 worth of cookies and put it on my tab. And then asked for a refund when they didn't give us all the shit that they wanted. Oh my goodness. Being blind. You gotta look at it closer. It reminds me of a date that I went on one time. I went on a blind date way before Brooke. Yeah, I didn't figure out I was getting catfish until about 3rd base. Yeah, it turns out I downloaded the wrong app. It was Grindr, not Tinder. Got to be more careful. It's a good joke, but actually, if you actually know Grindr, you cannot accidentally download Grindr. You actually have... I spent 30 minutes rotating through stoplights and bicycles before I could finally verify that my... And then 10 minutes after, I had so many Anyway. It's fun. I probably shouldn't put that bio on. I'm the best topic you've ever found. That was good times. Blindness is hard. It is difficult. I've been having a good time. It's hard to see. I once drove a car. That was difficult. Yeah, I stuck my cane out the window, and I just kind of tapped it along the way and just kind of tried to follow. Oh my goodness, they were so surprised I didn't wreck. It was awesome. It was pretty good stuff. Yes, you know, it's funny when doing comedy at an open mic, everybody wants to give me their light, and they forget that I actually can't see the light in the back of the room. So sometimes I run over, but hey, it's good times. Let me tell you one last story. Y'all ever been to the Cheesecake Factory? You know that place?
Yeah.
Do you know how big their menu is? Yeah, it's like 30 pages long. Can you imagine that same menu in Braille? I end up looking like a sorcerer summoning demons from the underworld. Server ends up bringing out something that looks like an Encyclopedia Britannica, and I'm just, lights are flickering, everything's going on. All I wanted was that molten lava cheesecake. That's all I wanted. It's good times. They did ask me, after driving my mom's car, I did actually try to rent a car. Are you surprised that they don't rent cars to blind people? I told them I'd hang the cane out the window the entire time. You know that rumble strip on the side of the highway? Yeah, you think it's for the drunks and sleepy people. That's actually called high-speed braille. That's just for me. Oh, you gotta tap it long enough. You know how many dots it takes to spell lettuce? 27. That line is, I'm about running over. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brad Franks. I got way more jokes for you. You can find me at Blind Eye Comedy. I also host a show at Catalina's Mexican Restaurant every other Saturday. My name is Bradford Franks. I'm the Half-Blind Fool. Good night. I hope you enjoyed your show.